Well, hello and welcome to another video. It's 2:30 in the morning, and what better place to be than at a bus stop in southeast London, waiting for a coach to Stansted Airport, where today I'll be travelling to Estonia, a country I've not been to before, but I've got a few more days off work. I found a cheap Ryanair flight, so it's off to Estonia for this European adventure. After Estonia, tomorrow I'm going to travel into Latvia before going back to London via Copenhagen. So join me on my next adventure as we wait for the coach to Stansted. So I've now arrived at Stansted Airport. No problems again on board the National Express 260. I boarded at Danson into Jaam, and I've now come to Stansted Airport. A fare again of only just £4. The coach did start its journey in Canterbury at 00:55 this morning. It's quite a handy little coach to get me here for the early morning flights in Stansted, and for £4 you can't go wrong. I have now got just under 3 hours for my flight, so the timing of the coach for the flight I'm taking now is a little bit of an overkill for me. Normally I like to get to the airport only like an hour and a half before, but I'm here 3 hours before, so plenty of time to go clear security, get to departure lounge, and probably have time for a cup of coffee. Once again, that coach is only £4 at the moment. You can book that on National Express's main website, and the service is run with the Clerks of Kent coach. So now it's time to go in the airport and go through security. So, despite being like 2 times, 3 times the price of a normal Wetherspoons, I've decided to go to Wetherspoons in Stansted Airport for my breakfast, only because you get unlimited hot drinks. So the cost weighs out. If you're here for a long time, you can have a couple of coffees and that weighs up the bill. I've opted for the sausage sandwich and unlimited coffee. I've still got a couple of hours before my flight, so nice and relaxing time before the flight over to Estonia. Security, no problems again. Took about 15 minutes to get through. Took half an hour from the bus arriving to getting in the spoons, so it was about 15 minutes in the queue. Never a problem here. And yeah, so just got to wait now for the flight, so I'm going to enjoy my breakfast. So I have now moved on to the gate. My gate for this morning is gate 49. My aircraft is there. The cost of this morning's flight to Tallinn was around £20, so not too bad. It's a bargain, I think, still, to get a flight for £20. So yes, I am now going to board my flight across to Tallinn on board the 737-800 series aircraft. So I'll see you in Tallinn. I have now officially entered Estonia, which is a new country for me. I've never been to before. I've just done passport control, very speedy, very friendly, and I must say this airport is immaculate. Very clean, very modern. Yes, a very nice airport. So I've got about 6 hours now to explore Tallinn before taking the train to Valga, and that's where I'm staying tonight, which is on the border of Estonia and Latvia. So what I tend to do is, when I've never been to a country before, I'll only spend half a day or a day there, or a very short time there, just because I don't know if I'll like it or not. Then if I do like it and I found other things that I want to do in that country, I will replan a trip and stay longer to do those. So that is the idea of my trips, is I do a quick trip for the first time I've been to a country. If I like it, I'll come back again and do more, and if I don't, then I don't need to come back again. So that is the reason I have some short trips sometimes. In case you are wondering why I'm only coming to Tallinn for 6 hours, it's just purely to see if I like Estonia, and it gets a country on my list to visit. So I'm just going to go and find a way to the tram stop to get the tram in towards the main area of Tallinn. So I have now come to Pikakari, I think that's how you say it, which was a short 20-minute bus ride from the main train station in Tallinn. I saw it on Google Maps and it looked pretty nice, so I'm going to explore here a little bit. As you just saw from the clip just before this, it's got quite nice views of the city. You can see the ferries waiting to go to Helsinki. There is a beach here, sandy beach here. There is a children's playground. So yes, if you've got children and you want to keep them occupied for a little bit, although today is not a very warm day, at the moment, touch wood, it's dry, which is the main thing. So I'm now going to explore here for a little bit before taking the bus back into town. Now goes down a bit there. Now to give you a little insight to the fare system on the Tallinn transport. Each journey is €1.50, which €1.50, which is a 1 hour ticket, and you can go on and off as much as you like. You just tap your contactless on the reader every time you travel on the tram or train. Now you have to do it on the reader that is closest to the actual door, so the front door. Closest to the front door, you tap on every journey, and it only charge you every hour for the journey. It's €1.50. So yeah, quite cheap to travel around here in Tallinn. So now I'm going to explore and see what this place has to offer. So, having got back into the centre of Tallinn, I decided to go for a little tram ride because they had some quite interesting trams here. Not as old as some places I've been to, but they had some trams that looked okay, so I went for a ride on those. I then took a little short walk through Tallinn, and I'm on my way now to the main train station to get my train to Valga, where I am staying tonight. Now, I have purchased a first class ticket for this train. It was about €4 difference in price. The total price was just over €21, which worked out about £17.90. For a 3 hours journey, just over 3 hours journey, I don't think that's too bad at all. We've got a free Wi-Fi code already, so let's go and see what our train is like. So I'm now on the train to Valga. As I said, I'm on the first class section of this train. It was around €4 more to go first class, so I thought I would. There's no complimentary refreshments, there's no refreshments at all on the train, for that fact. But for the extra €4, you get exclusive use of the private Wi-Fi connection. you get a seat in the end of the train. I will show you some views in a minute. You get a seat that's slightly more comfortable and reclines, and yeah, I think it's worth the €4 extra just to have a little bit extra comfort. The journey time was 3 hours and 20 minutes, so 3 hours 20 minutes, £17.94. I don't think that's too bad at all. The train is of a unit that has 4 coaches, and first class sections are at both ends of the coaches. When you book your ticket, you can select your seat, so you can select a table or an airline seat. Tickets don't go on sale online until a week before your travel date, so do not worry about booking your ticket. You can book your ticket a week before, and it is slightly cheaper to book online than it is on the day or on the train. So those options are available for you. Now from Valga, I'm going to have to stay the night because of the connection times here are very poor to connect with the train into Latvia. The next train when I arrive will be at 5:30 in the morning, I think it is. So I have found a hotel in Valga where I'll be staying tonight. The hotel was about £45. It's €49, so it's roughly £45, which I don't think is too bad for the night. Where I'll be taking the first train in the morning, 5:32, if I remember correctly, to Riga in Latvia. So for now, I'm going to enjoy the rest of my journey to Valga. So I've now arrived in Valga, which is the border town between Estonia and Latvia. As I said on the previous clip, there is a very poor connection here with the train into Latvia, so I am going to have to spend a night here. I've got a hotel that is about 10 minutes walk away from the station. It was €49 for the night, and that will do me until morning before I get the first train from here into Riga in Latvia. The train journey was very nice, no problems with the train, friendly staff, comfortable seats as we saw in the previous clip. So now I'm going to get a quick couple of pictures of the station and then head to my hotel for this evening. I have now arrived into my hotel for tonight. Hotel Mitos, I think it's called. One moment. I forgot already. I've forgotten. Hotel Mitos, I think that says. You could probably read it for yourself. I'm not very good at pronunciations of names, so I do apologise. A very nice hotel. I have 3 beds here to choose from for my €49. Now, the connection between the 2 trains and the check-in and check-in out time here at the hotel, they can be accommodating. So the check-in time's not a problem. The check-in is open till 10 PM. So if you wanted to take the 6 o'clock connection, the last connection from Tallinn, you can do, as that gets in at 21:21. So you have 40 minutes to do a 10-minute walk. Now the sat-nav sent me through some unusual roads, should we say? Some with no lights, and through a park. So I'm not too sure if there's a better way. I will do some research for the morning. Checking out, they've been very accommodating. I did message prior to booking to make sure it would be okay to check out before the 6 AM checkout start time. And now they were very accommodating, and I've just checked in and they said I can leave the key in the room, and I make sure that the door downstairs when I leave is closed and locked, which is no problems at all. Of course I'll do that. So they've been very accommodating. Unfortunately, because it's an early start here for the connecting train to Riga, you miss breakfast here. So there is no breakfast at the hotel at that time in the morning. However, the journey from here is only a few hours. I think it's only 2 hours and a half, if I remember correctly, to Riga. So in the morning, I'll still arrive in Riga at about 7 or 8 a.m. so I can still get some breakfast. So yeah, it's a nice room, big room for myself. No tea and coffee. There is some glasses. I take it for some water, if you've got some water. But I've not really explored my room yet, so it doesn't look like there's any tea or coffee here. But hey ho, we don't need tea or coffee, do we? So that's where I'm going to end this part of the video. I will do another one tomorrow. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I have enough memory and forget to charge everything up. Charge everything up, so I can do some videos tomorrow. I hope you've enjoyed joining me today through Estonia. I really enjoyed the country so far. It's been very clean, very friendly people, and I have really enjoyed today. So until tomorrow, from me here in Valga, good night.